And the plants, if you doubt that the plants have suckered us into this, look at 125 million years ago. 125 million years ago, plants invented this process of suckering another species into serving them. Plants were sexual, and that meant that they produced pollen. And they would let loose the pollen, and it would go on the wind. And that meant that for every 2 million pollen grains, maybe one would reach another plant of your species. Those were very low odds.
Yeah.
It was not sex, that was highly wasteful sex. And then insects, these things that had mounted their own space program 350 million years ago and taken to the skies. These insects came to the plants to plunder their excess juices and to eat their pollen. And the plants figured out, in biological form, they did this. Hey, what if we employ these insects? What if we sucker them in to landing on us? We get them addicted to just our kind. And then if we get them addicted to just our kind, they will fly off with our pollen to another plant like us. And it'll simplify the sexual process. We'll go from spreading everything to the wind and taking our chances to Federal Express, direct delivery. And they did it. They did it by making extra nectar for the insects and making pollen that was attractive and building shapes, in the case of orchids, in which you to get to the nectar, you had to crawl through walls of pollen. So the pollen would coat your whole body. Most plants don't go to those extremes, but they do put up these massive displays in order to attract the insects.
Yeah.
And those displays we call flowers. They're billboards, they're marketing mechanisms to sucker flowers into this deal of direct express delivery instead of taking your chance on the wind. So plants have done this before, interspecies commerce. They've invented interspecies commerce. It's not a surprise they did it again 11,000 years ago. But we're back to the question about climate.